What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestling with Finance, and we are here on the YouTubes or Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're actually watching this. Today we're going to be talking about 5 easy ways in which you can save money. Before we get to that, of course, this being social media, hit the like button down below if you like this video, or if you want to help other people be able to find this. You can always share it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you talk about personal finance. Of course, the subscribe button will let you know when I have new videos, as well as the notification bell. So hit all that fun stuff down there and help out the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. So 5 ways to save money. Now, a lot of people have some hard time saving money. I talk to a lot of people and everybody's always putting it off, and I'll do it later, and I got problems now, and I got these things, this, that, and the third. Well, there's some easy things that people who may not be so good with their finances can do in order to start saving money now and get into better financial habits, which is the goal of all of this. One of the things is to only spend what you intend to spend when you go out to the store. That would be number 1. This one has helped me a lot before, because a lot of times you go to the store and you go to the grocery store and you want to buy certain things, but then you'll see some things on sale and then you go buy that, which is really not saving you any money, because you wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't on sale. So it's actually costing you money that it's on sale. But not doing that, just going in and saying, hey, I'm only going to spend $40 at the grocery store and that's it. Maybe you see the sale, maybe you pick up the sale item, but you have to give up something else. If you limit yourself to a budget when you go out and shop, then you're not going to be overspending as much, and then that money you can use later on. Because again, the point of all of these videos, and I say it all the time, is to put more money in your pocket and less money in other people's. The second way to do this, which is kind of related to the first one, is to maybe use cash when you go out to buy things. Now, there's a distinct benefit to using cash when you buy stuff, because if you only have 50 bucks in your wallet, like the example I gave before, and you go to the store and you're only going to spend that $50, that's your limit. It's a lot less likely that you're going to spend more than that, because you don't have any more on you. Leave the credit card at home, leave it in the car. What that tends to happen is, though, when you use your credit card or your debit card and you do see more stuff, you'll be more likely to spend more than you wanted to spend than if you just have the cash there. Plus, there's the psychological thing about actually pulling out your wallet and giving the dollars away, as opposed to just swiping or sticking a card into a slot. In fact, there was actually a survey done about this, where the people at McDonald's found out that customers usually spend about like $3 more if they use a card instead of using the cash that they had in their pocket. So another thing to keep in mind. Another good one is to buy generic. Now, I was in the grocery store the other day and I saw a brother with his girlfriend, and she is like, I ain't getting no generic stuff. Heaven help you, brother. If you a frugal brother with a girl who does not want to buy anything generic, God bless your relationship. But there's a good point to be made here, is that a lot of the stuff, especially when you go to like the grocery store or like big box stores or something, the quote-unquote generic stuff is the same stuff that's in the stuff with the label on it. It's made in the same factory. The only difference is the label that's slapped on it, and you're paying extra money just to buy that label. Now, some people might think that there's like some quality issue with it, and sometimes there are. Like, some places just make things cheaper and you don't want to do that. But for stuff like say like laundry detergent, like it's the same stuff made in the same place with the same ingredients. It's just a different label. So when you can, if it's not a difference in quality, buy the generic stuff for a couple bucks less instead of getting the name brand stuff just so you can have Tide written above your washing machine. Another one that I talk about all the time is definitely write up your budget. You have to be aware of how much you're spending on entertainment, on food, groceries, all that other stuff. When you do that, you can track it every single month, and then you can see, well, sometimes you're going to be making more or less, and sometimes you don't spend as much. And then in the months where you don't spend as much, you go, hey, I was actually under budget. Now I got more money to spend next month. And instead of spending that money, however, you probably should invest it or save it somewhere, or pay off bills, or do what we're going to be talking about here in number 5. The first thing that you can do to definitely save some money is to pay your bills on time. Pay your fines on time, pay up your credit card debt on time, pay all of that stuff on time, because you know what happens when you don't. They tack on fees to the stuff. So if you get a parking ticket and you let it sit for 6 months, then the $25 parking ticket winds up becoming a couple $100, and then you're out a couple $100. I got two friends right now who are dealing with this, that they've got like government bills, and which I call them government bills, fines that they have that just lingered around, and they didn't deal with it. They didn't do this, they didn't do that, and now it's like some crazy amount of money that they have to pay back for it. Don't do that. That's just wasted money that you're giving to the government that you don't need to give to the government, really. Same thing with your credit card bill. Of course, with interest rates, the longer you have a balance, the more interest you're going to keep paying interest on it. So if you pay off the balance, you don't pay any interest, saving money. And another one, of course, is just your general bills like gas and electric and your cell phone bill and stuff like that. When you don't pay them on time, guess what happens? You get hit with a penalty fee. That's more money going out of your pocket into other people's. And as I always said, and as I said earlier, this video series is about putting more money in your pocket and less in other people's. So those are 5 quick ways in which you can save money if you're not really good at money, or if you're kind of in a hole right now. Little things that you can do that add up over time. And again, the goal is to, as you get more comfortable with getting your budget and getting your money managed, then you can start having your money make money for you by taking that extra money you save from not paying all those extra fees, from not overspending at the grocery store, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you can put it into investing where your money will make more for you, and you can put some away into savings, which you can have in case of an emergency in the future. So you don't have to skip out on paying that car bill or paying the cell phone bill or paying the parking ticket because it's so expensive. You'll have the money in reserve and you can just dip it in there and pay the ticket and be done with it. But those are my suggestions. Do you guys have any tips or tricks for saving money and easy ways to save money for, the average middle class, working class person? Let your voice be heard in the comment box below. Until then, I will see you guys pretty soon for more videos here on Wrestling with Finance. Have a good day.